All right, everyone, what is up? Welcome to the first legitimate episode of the Freshwater Frequency Podcast.
Woo! Amazing. Yeah, so I'm Ben. You just heard Brodie talking. Like you said, Freshwater Frequency Podcast. We have artists come on the show, and we just talk to them about their process. We grab questions out of a bucket and ask them questions. The format can change and vary depending on artist or vibe scene, you know what I'm saying? So the podcast you get next might not be this same format, but that's okay. You got to evolve and innovate. But our guest today is a fantastic band artist, a fantastic band member, a great lead singer.
Drum roll, please.
Jenna from GirlCologne.
Hey.
How are you doing, Jenna?
I'm great. How are you?
We are fantastic. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it a lot.
Thanks for having me.
Like we said, it's our first episode, so this is pretty exciting for us, really. So yeah, we wanted to get you in here, kind of just. We have a hat in front of you, as you could see. We got some questions.
The wicker
that we're
basket.
Yeah, winter basket. No hat, unfortunately,
It's
but
a hat.
yeah, we've got a bunch of questions in there. And yeah, we're gonna go through, ask you some questions, and then there's also some questions in there that you can ask us as well.
Cool. Sounds good.
So we're gonna go in a circle.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Yeah. All right. Hi, I'm Jenna. I sing in the band GirlCologne. Is there much else about me? I don't really know. I have green hair.
Yeah.
I did theater in high school.
I also did theater in high
I guess
school.
we all did theater.
I was Mary and the Librarian.
I was
Wow.
Peter Pan.
I was a bus driver.
That's really fun. Really good times.
Just a bus driver. I did set construction and lights and sound too. So I didn't act much.
So the question that I just pulled out of the hat: top 3 TV shows.
Oh no.
So
Of all time or right now? Because right now would be a lot easier to answer.
That is different
I
than
think it's got to be all time.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's like
I'll go first. I have some easy ones. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Top, number 1. Number 2, What's New Scooby-Doo?
Okay.
And then number 3, Dexter. Not Dexter Laboratory. Dexter
I
the
was gonna
Murderer.
put Dexter on mine.
Oh, you can still can.
Okay. Glee. I can rewatch Glee anytime and feel better. Psych.
Never seen.
Oh, you must.
Does it ring a bell?
good one.
It's really good. It's a cop type show, you know.
Okay.
Solving mysteries,
I like
but
those.
he lies to the cops. It's real
Oh.
good. A fake psychic. Oh no, I know that I have so many, and now my brain can't think of a third one.
I'm about to
'cause I
say
was
you
gonna
got that
think of
number 1
Dexter.
spot. You're blanking.
Yeah, what's your number 1? What's your best of all time?
No.
You wouldn't be the same person if you
I'm
didn't
gonna
watch
leave
it.
here and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, how did I forget to say that? This is actually might be the hardest question. I watch a lot of television. I don't watch that many movies actually, but I watch a lot of TV.
So you
I'm
got-
the opposite. I
you
watch a
got-
lot of movies.
You got Glee and Psych.
Yeah.
What takes
What would
that
be your
number 1
last? What would
spot?
take the number 1?
I'm so stressed. My brain can't think of a single other TV show. Like at all.
what about cartoons?
Maybe King of the Hill.
That's a good answer.
That is a fire answer.
That is a really good answer.
I think for my third, I'm gonna have to throw Mindhunter in there.
Oh, that was a good show. That was a really good
just
show.
came out on Netflix, and touching on the theater aspect, we talked about Jonathan Groff.
Yeah, I love that man down. He's also Glee.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Oh, I was in love with that man. Oh yeah.
Jonathan Groff played the king in Hamilton. That's why I know him.
Yes.
Okay.
But
The spit coming out of that man's mouth.
oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
So Mindhunter has to take it. It's like a FBI show based in the late 70s where they first start stereotyping and describing serial
Right.
killers.
It's like before Criminal Minds was Criminal Minds.
Yes. Number 2, the first 4 seasons of The Flash.
Gas answer. That's a really good answer.
The first 4 seasons.
That's a really good answer.
After season 4, I kind of started falling off. And then number 1. Oh my God, I'm in the same boat here.
Right, like what is number 1?
You know what? Number 1.
Okay, this might be a little controversial because looking back and rewatching the show, it's not great. Like the plot of it wasn't great. The emotions that I felt though watching this show for the first time,
Oh my God.
The Blacklist.
Oh my!
That's one I have never
gosh.
gotten to.
You should. It's if you can just if you suspend reality for a little bit and just hop on into this great story.
So that's what happened with me with Mindhunter. Like I
Yes.
said, it started off slow, and then boom, second episode, I'm like delved into a
Yeah.
completely new thing. But I think I'm gonna go with the same concept that you did. I'm gonna throw a cartoon in
Cool.
at number one, actually an anime instead. I'm gonna put Naruto up there as my number one,
Yep.
Hey.
number one TV show.
Solid
I
answer.
don't think
Solid
anything
answer.
can beat that for me. Being able
Solid
to watch
answer.
that for the first time
Picking a
would be like
question.
a life-changing experience for me right now.
This next question, why did I use yellow? What are your band colors and why?
Hot pink and like lime green. Why is just because I don't know. I like the colors together. They're very 90s. Like they remind me of my childhood bedroom, even though I was born in 2000. It's fine. It's fine. But like my sister had all those clothes that were just like hot pink and neon green. And also my hair is neon green. So I feel like it just goes with the hot
Does
pink.
that have anything to do with band theme at all? Like I did notice you guys all have altered hair.
We definitely like the colors themselves don't have anything really to do with anything. I personally just stick with green and other colors along with green because I like how it looks on me the best.
Right.
But yeah, no, we all definitely like to have colored hair, but not any certain specific type.
Kind of a personal thing,
Yeah.
less band influence,
Yeah,
really.
we all switch it up all the time.
Gotcha.
And I mean, in the beginning, Parker had brown hair, and then he walked into practice one day with purple hair, and we were like, "Oh my god, we converted him! Oh my god!" And it's been colorful ever since.
That's funny.
I had salmon pink hair
Oh,
before,
yeah.
and then I got tired of it and I shaved my head and dyed patterns on my buzzed head.
That's the thing that's calling my name. I never altered my hair ever the past 4 years. I just put
Look
red
good
in
with
it for the
purple.
first time. Ooh,
Heck yeah.
purple's not a bad idea.
All right. The next question I had is dream city to perform in, and that is a hard question. I have a few different answers. I guess one, like, it's my dream to like play to a sold out House of Blues in Cleveland. Like that would be sick.
That'd be nice.
And then like just like delusional is obviously Madison Square Garden. But
That would be baffling.
It's like the ultimate venue.
yeah, right. Yeah, like what cities in
What cities do we want to do? Like
along the lakes? Where would you want to go to
documentary
next?
on? You
I
know
think
what
the
I'm saying?
biggest one on our radar right now is Buffalo and Erie.
Cool.
Erie, Pennsylvania. Those are like
They're
closest
two-
within our grasp.
They're very small, kind
Yeah.
of. You wouldn't expect them to have big music scenes, but their music scenes are very, very strong and very different.
Y'all gotta lock into Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
Lock
uh-huh.
in.
Milwaukee
Milwaukee.
is
I found
insane right now.
oh yeah, a lot of good bands from
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Chicago's rock scene right now is also on fire.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Chicago has a lot of good artists.
So the next question, very general question for all three of us. How are you doing?
General question.
How are we doing?
Better than I feel like I should be, considering.
Right.
I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time and trying to be grateful for the things to be grateful for. And while also still trying to be aware of what's going on and doing what I can without not being able to function mentally because of,
Right.
of being overwhelmed.
I'm on the same boat. I'm doing pretty all right. We got some exciting things in store for Freshwater, so that's kind of got my energy pumping. There's some things I'm excited to do, and honestly, I'm doing pretty great right now because we have you on the podcast and we get to do our
So
first
exciting.
episode.
So exciting.
So how are you doing, Ben?
I'm doing well. I've been telling my family about this because I talk to my family about my feelings a lot, just like very deep and real with them.
As you should.
Very honest of you.
Yes. Right now in my life, I am more stressed than I have ever been,
Yeah.
ever. But I am more happy than I
Yeah,
have ever been,
that's-
ever.
yeah.
So it's like it's kind of changing the thought in my brain that like stress equals depression,
Right.
Which I don't think it does because
It can be excitement though, more
Yes.
than
Yes.
it's like, yes, of course there's a lot to deal with when you're running a business, but it also is
It's
opportunity.
different stress
I think
too.
you guys
Yeah.
can relate to that band-wise, kind
Yeah.
of like how me and Ben, like we're more stressed than we've ever been.
Yeah.
But we have been able to relocate the stress in a different place rather than anxiety.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like where we started. We were super stressed and anxious, but now we're like, it's like not as much pressure. It's still stressful 100%, having to do all the things, go back and forth, but there's no anxiety behind it. It's just being able to do what you want.
I think that's why they tell you to do what you love.
Exactly.
Right.
And the stress is completely different. If I'm I'm stressed about something I'm passionate about.
Right.
If I was stressed about family issues
I'm
in
not
the same way.
Stressed because something isn't going to work out. I'm stressed because I want it to work out.
Yes, that's a great way to put that.
That is a fantastic way to put that.
A completely different stress. I don't sleep a lot. But
Gotta get that regulated.
Exactly, I do got to get that regulated. It's starting to take a toll. But no, we're getting great stuff done. The entire mission behind our business is helping people, and that, for lack of better terms, it took a big weight off my shoulders of like, am I a good person? Am I making the right decisions? Am I doing the right things? And being able to have an example for that and a show for that, and everyone like at the school that knows us and talks to us knows. Even if I'm in the middle of a big project, I'm willing to stop whatever I'm doing and help one of the students, or stop what I'm doing and talk to the teacher about how their day is and what they're doing. I don't remember where I was going with that, but it's
not everything has to have a direction.
That's all right. Sometimes a thought's just a thought.
Sometimes a thought is just a thought. We'll move to the next question before I dig any deeper. Can you describe your sound in 3 words?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Grungy, energetic, passionate.
I agree. That is
a very solid 3.
Mm-hmm. You would listen to that and be like, yeah, that's
What is your favorite song that you have made? Ooh. That's come out. Probably maybe. I mean, it kind of low key changes every day, but maybe Dead Weight. I really like that one. I like the kind of like the vibe switch in between the chorus and verse. And I always, not always, but a lot of the time on stage I'll say the little blurb, which is that I quite literally woke up at 3:48 in the morning out of a dead sleep and wrote the verse. I woke up and I was like, okay.
I was brainstorming while she was sleeping.
No, I literally had the dream and I was like, oh, wow. Closure.
My favorite song of yours is Help You Help Me.
Thank you.
I play that song at least once a day. I'm not even kidding.
That's a certified Cade banger. He wrote the music on that one.
It was really good.
I think mine's got to be My Baby.
Hell yeah.
I think that's...
He also wrote that one.
Certified Cade banger.
Yes, literally. Yeah, if it's more of like that, just straight like kind of chuggy guitar riff, you can kind of assume that Cade wrote that one.
Okay.
The next question I pulled out of here is, how old are the members of your band?
Yes, okay, I am 24. Cade is about to turn 24 in May.
Oh, nice. When did May?
May 3rd.
May 3rd?
Yeah, we have a show that day at the class.
Oh yeah, you were telling the birthday. Yes.
Spencer is about to turn 25 on March 29th.
Whoa.
And then Parker's birthday is in October and mine is in November, and we're both going to be 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 19. My birthday's in January. Really, the only fun fact about my birthday is that I share it with Alexander Hamilton.
Hey.
I share mine with Bill Nye.
Really?
Hey.
Sure do.
I have to argue that those are both equally relevant.
Yeah.
I think so. My birthday's just May 20th. There's nothing special about it.
How old are you?
I'm 19, though. Yeah, me and Brodie are the same age.
Cool. My gas station attendant thinks I'm 14. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Every time she's like, ID? I'm like, you see me every day. Like, what?
That's a good question. What is your definition of success?
I think it just feeling like you did everything that you wanted to do. Like you didn't not do something because you were scared, or I think if you do it and fail, you still succeeded because you did it. Mm-hmm. So I'd say if I'm doing this for 10 more years and nothing else ever comes of it, I wouldn't say I failed. I would say that I did what I wanted to do, because I could be in an office right now wasting my 20s.
You succeeded at what you wanted to do.
I did what I wanted to do. I mean, people listen to our music, they enjoy it, they tell us it means something to them, so I'd say that's success.
It's a beautiful definition of success. My definition is, I wouldn't say it's much different from yours, to feel full in a way. Like as a human being, humans have human being needs. me personally, I feel unsuccessful when my human needs are unmet. That are things that I can control, not uncontrollables, but controllables. So if I put that into little tasks, keeping my house clean, I don't feel successful unless I did it in a productive way. That's a weird way to put that.
I get it. Like if you feel like to be responsible at all times is just to be successful, and I understand that
in a way, yeah.
Because it's like you're
responsible in your own terms,
right?
If you go off your own morals and
right.
your own belief values and stuff like that,
right?
If you stuck to those and you, like you said, did what you wanted to do and did what you needed to do, I feel like that's a good version of success.
I agree. I think my version streams off of both of yours. I wouldn't say it's too far off of either of them. I think personal definition of success would be that I can look back 1 year ago today and know that I've been doing more than I was then, to keep going. So like you were saying, if you were to do this in 10 years and nothing else came of it, you would still feel like you succeeded. And I feel the same way right now. If me and Ben were to stop doing this, if this was our only podcast, I would feel like we succeeded. We got one Great Lake artist on our show.
You still did the thing.
Exactly. So I think my definition of success is just not being in the same place that I was last year. Being able to ever evolve, I think.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. I think it's always so interesting to see how differently people want their life to play out. So there's like my dad, if he wants his own property, a stable job until he can retire, and then to relax. And I'm like, what? That sounds absolutely insane to me. Like, you're going to go crazy. My version of success is like living life to the fullest, trying to get all the experiences you can out of life.
Right.
And the fact that some people want to live a very mundane, peaceful life is respectable, very respectable, but it's so baffling how different people's perspectives
it's
on life's
definitely
gonna be in
different for other people. One thing you got to think about is the mundane, I guess, is their comfortability. So like when you have the idea of like reaching out to that level, it's kind of like we're comfortable in the public eye, you're comfortable in the public eye, and people like your dad, they're not comfortable in the public eye. So like he was saying, he wants a stable job, his own house, and that's it. He just wants to chill. You got your band, you're ready to chill. It's kind of just like same thing,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Different social view.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's bad.
That is interesting. It is a big part of that is social view and how you want other people to see.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say not living life to the fullest is a bad thing. If anything, your dad's still living life to the fullest. It's what he wants to do. This is what we want to do. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a bad thing not to go out and do a bunch of stuff. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's not a bad thing to not do stuff either. Just chill. Do what you want. Chill, man.
For sure.
Next question.
What's your favorite band?
Oh, wow. These are so...
I think I'm going to go first.
Because I don't know, again.
I'll throw you guys for a loop here. My favorite band is Maroon 5.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's wild. Maroon 5 is crazy.
And I know you guys can't tell...
I'm not hating, though.
I know you guys can't tell just from listening, but I've gotten many a time that I don't look like I should listen to Maroon 5.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
I get heavy emo vibes.
I mean, that's mainly my niche now, but growing up, it was Maroon 5.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Levine. I don't know what about Adam Levine. I love his voice, love the way he writes. My Kindle Fire HD, I had all of the Maroon 5
Kindle
albums.
Fire HD.
All of the Maroon 5 albums downloaded and would stream them on my way to school because I had a Kindle with no Wi-Fi.
Okay, listen. I have a weird roundabout answer that's not a band. Okay.
Okay.
So I have a weird headspace where it's like I've never been the type of person who listens to someone's whole discography usually at one time. It'll maybe be like an album here or
Can relate to that, yeah.
So that being said, I don't really have that many bands that I've obsessed over. Like I've gone through, phases like where it's been Sabbath or Led Zeppelin or whatever it may be, the Front Bottoms, whatever. But right now, and I'm actually not even kidding, since November, the only thing I have listened to on my Spotify is the Warriors album by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Aissa Davis, which is a musical version of the 90s film, I think, of the Warriors of the New York City gangs, except in this version, all of the lead people are women. And it's just it's not even an actual musical yet. It's just a recording
just an audio track.
of the concept, and it's the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Each gang is represented by a different genre of music.
Wow.
That's
And
interesting.
no one is talking about this. like it's so good. It's really, really, really good.
It's a recording of The Warriors?
Yeah, it's just called Warriors
And
by
that's-
Lin-Manuel.
And you just listen to that since November?
All day.
Amazing. I'm the same way.
Yeah, no, like literally all day.
I would have these spurts growing up where I'd listen to one artist. Like, it'd be their whole discography, but it'd be one artist and I wouldn't listen to any other music for like a good 6 to 8 months.
It's very fair.
And it was like
You like
Mac
what you
Miller
like.
was one
Yeah.
of them, and I would just listen. I'm not even kidding. Anytime I've ever put on music, I think this one was for like almost a year. I just put on Mac Miller.
Not a
I had
bad
a
person to
phase with
solo.
that Skizzy Mars like that recently.
Did you just say Skizzy Mars?
Yes.
That is the only person I've ever heard reference Skizzy Mars in the wild.
He's great.
I don't know what Skizzy Mars is.
Insane. I listened to
Rapper.
Skizzy. Yeah, I listened to Skizzy Mars when I was like 16.
And
Wow.
that I can't even remember the name of which album. The one that came out in like 2015. That
I
one
have
that
no
is
idea.
so
I haven't
nostalgic.
listened to him
The one that
since
has
then.
Alcoholics on it.
Yeah.
That album is very nostalgic for me.
Let's
See, my mom grew me up on like Pink and Paramore and Blink and Green Day. And my dad liked Shaggy and T-Pain.
Okay.
And Chris Brown.
See, my mom liked top 40s and my dad was into 80s classic
Heck yeah.
rock stuff.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Next question I have is, this is a band direct question.
Okay.
What is a risk that you or you and your band members have had to take as a band?
A risk.
Yes.
I mean,
Or like anything that you've done that was out of your comfort zone.
You're like, this might not work out, but you know it's worth a try.
I mean, I feel like anytime you book out of state stuff or try to book any type of tour at all, it's always a hassle and a risk. We had a show in Chicago 2 years ago, and that show almost got canceled like 3 times because bands kept dropping, and just the venue was like, we aren't dealing with this basically anymore. So I guess just stuff like that. It's, you know, to be so fair, it's really been quite an easy ride
That's good.
thus far.
I think I've studied that kind of thing a lot, and like why artists plateau and why they don't get as many opportunities as other artists, businesses, whatever you are. And a lot of it, like a giant portion of it, is genuinity. Is
Yeah.
being a genuine person and admitting your flaws and strengthening your
I think
strengths.
that's a big risk in itself, is just being yourself publicly.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of the persona is a great word to use. A lot of the public personas that you see are not the people that they portray in real life.
Yeah.
Like, you'll hear many, many different types of articles or documents that say, insert celebrity here is actually a dickhead. So it's like,
Yeah.
like he was saying, one of our biggest risks that we could take is just genuinity. Just
Yeah,
being
I guess it just
ourselves.
doesn't feel like a risk.
Right.
It's just, I don't feel like I have much choice.
No, I agree.
I'm loud. I'm gonna be loud.
I can see how out of state shows could be
Yeah, especially when
risky
you're
or stressful.
Yes,
or-
you're kind of far away. It's like everything's got to be timed perfectly. If you leave anything behind, you're so out of luck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, this next question is: has your band changed your perspective on life?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, if you would have told me in 2019, like as I was graduating high school, that this is what I would be doing right now, I'd laugh in your face. Like,
Literally same.
yeah, it's, I don't know. Everyone always told me that it was a hobby, so I believed them. And then I was just like, wait a minute. Why?
have to
It
be.
doesn't have, like, nothing else is as fun. So, like,
Right.
why? I actually can just spend my time doing this if I
agree.
want to.
I'd say, to answer the question as well, in like a business standpoint, like how is this how has freshwater frequency
Changed our perspective.
changed my perspective on life? And I would say,
I think me personally, it's made me a lot more open-minded. because I'm a one music genre at a time. Like,
Yeah.
there's and not just me, there's people who have like a rock playlist, or
Yeah.
like they have my playlist, and it's just like one genre of music. But I think the one thing that I could say thank you to Freshwater for is opening up the ability for me personally to listen to more music.
Right.
So same.
It's like
I agree.
like
with
I
that.
said, I only listen to one type and I just turn off what I don't like. But now if I get to that point and I'm in contact with an artist, I just keep listening to it
Right.
over and over. Like I've learned to love many of the songs that we've come in contact with just because it's not my type of music, but the more I listen and the more I understand their music.
That's
There's
catchy.
this great band, and every one of their songs I like, it's a good song. And they have this one song, I cannot remember the name of it, but it starts with like, I like your
It's Breathe in
face,
Stereo.
I like your mouth.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's Breathe in Stereo, yeah.
Love them.
And they have one song, and at first I did not like the beginning of that song, and I would it just peeved me. And then
Yeah.
so since we played on the radio, I like sat down and I like listened to it, and I was like, oh my god, this is one of the best songs I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was one of those.
They're great.
Now's my favorite.
You need to see them live. It's just such a fun time.
Okay, do you have a question?
Yes. Does public opinion influence you in any way?
I would say personally, no, just because unlike you, we aren't really in the public eye yet. But I would say business-wise, I don't think it would affect me, because pretty much everything
Just
we
you
do.
wait.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm definitely going into an open mind
Yeah.
with is
Yeah.
the opinion of the public.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always like been this thing where I know I'm very hard-headed and I know I have thick skin. But it's just a different thing
Yeah.
to see, because someone just like, obviously faceless, nameless, always say something about something you worked hard on, and it's just a pit in your stomach. But it's not like a type of thing where it's like I want to change who I am for these people. It's more I wish they could see either how I meant it or what we put into, like, I remember we got a few comments on our music video. And it was just like, but like, it wasn't that serious. Like, it was just like we shot it in a few days. It was fun. Like, it wasn't, clearly there wasn't a story. Like, it wasn't
Right.
serious.
Right.
And like, and it's like, clearly, like, and then I take a step back and it's like, Jenna, it doesn't matter. Like, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It doesn't matter that these two nameless, faceless people on the internet didn't like it. In fact, it's probably a good thing, because that means more people are talking about you.
Right.
I agree.
And just trying
That's
to
a good thing.
reframe it that way.
Haters always say you're going in the right direction.
Yep.
I don't think right now it's not something we've experienced a
Right.
lot, like being in the public eye. Like, I've done a little bit to be in the public eye, and I've got some like gnarly comments, and they do affect you. But really, you can't. The biggest thing is you can't pay too much attention
Right.
to them in general.
Right.
You can't like go looking for them. Like,
Right.
if you have a TikTok post that did well or something like that, I really do not suggest looking through the comments,
Yep.
positive or negative.
Yep.
That's way
Yeah,
too much human
That's
feedback.
what I always say. It's like if you're gonna take the negative ones that harshly, you also have to take the positive ones that harshly. Like, you can't just, because I find myself doing that where it's like, oh yeah, they said it was good, like whatever. It's like, no, they said it was good.
Yeah.
Like, they liked it.
It takes a lot for me to type out like, yo, I really appreciated this post.
Right.
All right. The next question is, what is the meaning behind your band name?
Cade was over. We were kind of cycling through a few different people who were maybe going to be in the band, a few different names. He was going to start one, and then I don't even remember what the name was, but it was something that I absolutely was not attaching my name to. I don't even remember what it was. Something. And he was over, and I was like, okay, well, we got to change his name. And he's telling me a story about something that had recently happened to him, about how he had a girl over, and his brother, I don't know, made a comment about how there's that girl, she's gotten too much GirlCologne or whatever. and I was like, you mean perfume? Yeah, and that was it. I said band name, called it, and here we are.
Band name's called it.
It's a pretty interesting backstory.
Yeah.
And GirlCologne rings off the tongue too.
What's
It's
the
very,
meaning of GirlCologne? Forgot what
Perfume.
the
I
was.
don't know. Like,
That's great.
what's the meaning behind freshwater frequency?
That was we were in the back of a car after school, just talking, shooting up names for a business idea. I can't remember. We had some idea for freshwater frequencies. First name, cannot remember it. It was like.
Yeah, we had some really, really bad.
It was horrible.
It was so bad. And we've been trying to think of it ever. Like, I don't remember what it was.
It was like
Hey,
Lake
I didn't
Radio or something
remember
dumb like that.
ours either, so it's okay.
Yeah. And then I was thinking freshwater, like Great Lakes. We want to be Great Lakes based. Great Lakes is one of the biggest bodies of fresh water.
And then frequency is just...
That's a radio thing.
That's a radio
Yes.
thing.
Yep.
Freshwater
Exactly.
frequency. In the future, we might keep the name.
You
we
could
might change the name.
you could branch off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Because I think freshwater frequency is it's a good name. It gets the point across.
Yeah. It could
it's
be
long and doesn't look good.
Something else underneath the freshwater frequency.
I agree.
Like
I'll say we could just be like a giant umbrella.
right.
Have our interviewing be its own separate thing.
Yeah.
Have
Big
our
noggin.
Heck yeah.
W brain.
W brain. Amazing. My turn to pick
I
a
think so.
question.
Yeah.
My bad. Let's see.
You're slacking.
I was slacking.
Too busy yapping.
Let's see. Any new projects on the way? A little sneak peek
Yeah.
of something
I was saying,
here.
can we get a little sneak peek
Oh
into
well,
something
if you want a
upcoming?
little sneak peek, I'll tell you right now.
Ooh,
there are a
ooh.
few songs that we play live that will absolutely be on the next album, which is seriously WTF.
So what she's saying is go check out them performing live
Yes.
because you'll find out that way.
Subtweet and Empty Promise. Those will definitely all be on the next project, along with somewhere around 10 to 12 more.
Heck yeah. I went to a GirlCologne concert Saturday. You guys
Yes.
played one of your unreleased
Yes,
singles.
We played Subtweet, I believe. Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
New projects we're working on, music videos, plan to do some photo shoots.
New project is just content for us.
Yeah, just content on
We got
content.
we got a lot of stuff on the way. Very interesting things. Hopeful things.
Have you listened to Truss or
Yep.
really heard about Truss? They're a band we're working with. Hannah
Yeah.
is the lead singer. She's so nice.
Yeah, she's very
such a nice
nice.
person.
Yeah, they're really sweet. My next one is give a couple shout outs. Speaking of trust.
Give a couple
Give
shout
a couple
outs.
shout outs.
All right. I'm just gonna shout out some people around here that I think you guys should work with, or maybe not necessarily around here, but you know, in the area.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it.
Riley Burke Band is probably my favorite
I think
ever.
we might follow them.
Riley is the nicest human you will ever meet in your entire life. She's
Riley Burke.
a ball of sunshine. She is so sweet.
That's great.
Yeah, and they make really cute music. Like it's just really good high energy vibes. Breathing Stereo, love my boys down.
They do have
Heck yeah.
fantastic music.
I really like their music. Yeah. I like your
I like the Little Ditties. Have
Little
been killing
Ditties,
it recently. Mm-hmm. And same vibes, femme fronted Calico. We like them too. They were also there Saturday.
Yeah. What do you think about Late Braces, formerly known as Team Awesome?
Yes, we've played a show with them under both their names now.
Team Awesome isn't Team Awesome anymore?
No, they're Late Braces.
I really
now.
liked Team Awesome.
Team
too.
Awesome was lit.
I know, but they're still lit.
Yeah, they are still lit.
Same vibes, new name.
Very true, very true.
See, some shout outs we want to do.
One big shout out we can give is to Coda.
Woo!
Oh yeah, shout out Coda.
I love that venue.
Coda's so sick.
Coda is a
Yes.
venue close to us that we've been in touch with,
It
and
was the first venue we ever went to kind of just peep the scene.
Yeah.
Just look at see if
That
there's
was
anything happening on the
our first sold out
open
show.
mics.
really at Coda.
Hey.
Yeah, that was we met Mikey Silas there, one of the main people at Coda, and he was just super friendly, really nice, really into what we were doing, and it's just been nice working with Coda and working with Mikey and everyone there. Yeah,
So definitely go check them out.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
Wednesday they have open mics. There's someone will go up and do some funny poetry, someone will do some serious poetry, someone will do some comedy, and then someone will go up and rap, and then it'll be a rock band. It's a fun open mic.
Sick.
They do have shows too.
Little bit
at
of place.
Coda. But
Oh, yeah.
let's see, another couple shout outs. All the people we've been working with, Keno Snow, Alex Lindsay from Home. We got big shout out to Ohio Media School.
very big
Shouts
shout out.
out.
Very big
Big
shout out to OMS. Wouldn't be possible.
Shout out to my dog Ty Dolla. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I should probably
That's a
shout out
reference.
like the band. So like Spence, Cade, Parker,
yeah.
love y'all down.
I haven't really met Kate or Parker too much, but I talked to
Yeah.
Spence. Spence is so nice.
Yeah,
Very
they're
nice.
really nice. Cade and Parker, they're just dudes. They're just two dudes being
Just
bros.
chilling.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
yeah.
Amazing. Let's do another question.
I think
another
it's your
round of
turn.
questions.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I just did.
I'm not sure. Wait, did you
Oh,
just
was
do
it
one?
my
What was
turn?
your question?
Oh yeah, let's give a couple shout
Oh,
outs.
yeah.
I was like, I
It's my turn.
swear
I'm
I
so
just
sorry.
went.
My turn, my bad.
Gosh, Brodie, what are you doing?
Ruining the clockwise rotation.
Sorry.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Reversed.
This is a good androgynous question for all of us.
Okay.
What's the message you wish to spread to your audience?
Androgynous. The message you want to spread to your
I
audience.
would say there's quite a few. I mean, mostly depends on the day, but overall, that to accept who you are, where you are, and to accept people for where they show up and how they show up, and to, you know, hatred is like, I mean, it's so boring, so old, so
Hatred is
overdone.
So out, bro.
Come on, like,
Bro, that's a skill my mom taught me when I was like 2 years
Like,
old. It's
come
so
on.
much easier
Dude,
just to
hatred
like
is not
apply
in.
niceness
Yeah.
than hatred.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it breeds so much awful shit. And if you can just learn to love yourself and realize that you're not better than anyone else,
We're worse.
or worse, exactly,
Yeah,
we're just people.
we are
Like,
just people.
Yeah, then that would be great. But for now, until people learn how to do that, I'm here to support my gays and my people of color, and all of my people who are getting most of that hate
The
right
people
now.
who need the support.
The people who need
exactly.
the support.
I think personally, and I won't speak for Ben on this, but one of the messages that I want to spread within Freshwater is that there is so much art and so much creativity around where you are. Because like one of the things that Freshwater started because of is that Ben is from up here and I'm from back in Sandusky, so
Yeah.
we have two totally
Yeah.
different music cultures, and so the message that I would have spread is that music is everywhere. You don't have to, I don't know.
It's I feel like I hear what you're trying to say. A big portion of Freshwater Frequency's mission is to get the people that are viewing, watching, doing whatever, that are in with us to realize that they have a really big scene around them.
Yeah.
So like my friends that I have back home and stuff like that, they don't realize that there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bands and music artists
yeah.
in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Just in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And there's like I like a Mac Miller rap. I just found one of the best artists I've ever found from Cleveland. His name is All the Hype, and he has like a Mac Miller style rap, like very lyrical and to
Yeah.
the point. And he's in my city, and so the fact that you're able to find those, I think, is a big message that we want to push and pursue.
Right.
Another one is like my personal message as part of the business is to help the people around you. It's like I don't think that there's not enough to go around, or
Right.
that one person has more power by gatekeeping the knowledge of something like that. If anything, if you're able to bring the people up around you as well, it just builds a stronger foundation
Yep.
for the whole purpose in general.
Yeah, the thing I was trying to touch on is that like the message I want to spread is to spread your influence.
I agree.
Because like I was saying, we would never know about all of this stuff if we didn't go look for it. So if there's something that you want to do, or there's something that you're really itching to go do, just do it.
Yep.
Do you think starting a radio station and a production company and making music videos and going to concerts every weekend and recording them is something that sounds impossible? You're wrong. I don't know how I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing it.
Yep.
It's the only thing.
Yep.
I'm just doing it. So that could be anything. You want to be a movie star, or you want to be a race car driver. It's like I'm talking to
As our
a
buddy
2-year-old.
KT was saying this morning, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. It's not talking about a relationship or a partner. Shoot your shot then too, but your opportunities. Shoot your shot
Yes.
at those opportunities. It's really powerful and strong. That's so fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. What is your dream car?
You know what's really
Early
cute?
2000s or 90s Porsche?
But like, would never have one, just like maybe for like a photo shoot. Those really tiny little old little Ford trucs.
The Rangers.
In like the
Ford
baby
Ranger.
blue.
Yep. I had a red one.
Cute. They're really cute.
also had a
sold it.
red one.
Wow. What about you, Brodie? What is your dream car?
My dream car, Toyota Camry SE 2019 or newer. Just because
it's a crazy
the
answer.
Camry didn't start looking good until 2018, and I don't know what it has been
Fair.
about it. I think I've just been obsessed with it ever since I saw the first one, but the 2018 and newers have like the V grill and the front just looks I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna get hate for it.
Past or present, what artist or band is your dream collab?
Ooh,
Miley Cyrus.
that's a solid answer. I think
Rick Rubin. You said Alive or Dead?
Yeah,
The producer
Past
for the
or
Beatles,
present.
Rick Rubin.
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
I think mine would be Elvis.
Elvis?
I think-
That'd be crazy. Do you know who Michael Weber is?
Maybe.
The Michael Weber Show is his band name. Big
Yeah, I think so.
Elvis-y vibes. He's a multi-instrumental artist.
Cool.
Very high energy. Check out his Instagram though. He has like videos on videos on videos of guitar content
Michael Weber.
where he's just talking. He has like a
I've probably seen it. I'm just so
Yeah.
bad with names.
it's kind of a show kind of style, and it's called Guitars Are Cool.
Okay.
And then he talks about this vintage guitar.
Oh no,
and you go
I
on,
know
like,
him. I definitely know him.
Yeah, you go on like a road trip
Yep.
with him in
Yes.
the video to go pick
Love
up the
that
guitar,
man.
and that he plays the guitar in like 7
No,
different ways.
he's great. He's
He is
great.
I want to have him on. I want to talk to
Yeah,
him.
that'd be great.
Heck yeah.
I found a really good one to end us off.
Let's go.
All right. So, with you being the vocalist of GirlCologne,
Yes.
if you could play any other instrument,
Drums.
drum, what would
Yes.
it be and why?
I love playing drums. It's really, really fun. I mean, I like exerting my energy in that way
Yeah.
and just getting passionate. I feel like I do the same thing on stage, just jumping
Oh,
around.
100%.
But yeah, no, it's I don't feel like I get enough time to practice drums, but I have a great time every time I play them.
That's amazing.
I tried to pick up drums over the summer, and I played them once and never got back into them.
Good. It's so good.
The only one I stuck with most was stand-up bass.
Sick.
Yeah, I did that for a
Sick.
couple years.
I feel like I'm the
And-
worst at bass.
I mean, stand-up bass.
No,
like
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I never played any classical
string.
instruments like that other than piano.
I think if I could
But if I
play,
could.
like if I could play one other one, I think it would be trumpet.
That's a
I
good
think I'd
answer.
play trumpet.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
I'd also have to do drums. To do drums.
Saxophone would be sick.
Sax is so sick.
Being able to lay down a fat sax solo.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna from GirlCologne, again, thank you so much for coming by. It was a great time. We had great conversations.
Thanks for
Talked some
having
great
me.
business.
Of course.
See great things for you boys.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
We hope to get you guys back in here soon. Maybe the full band as well. We're
We'll
super
be
excited
back.
to keep working with you guys. Thank you guys for listening to today's episode. It has been Brodie,
And Ben,
Jenna.
and we will catch you guys soon for another episode of the Freshwater Frequency Podcast. Stay tuned on northcoastunderground.com, where we do a weekly show where it showcases all of the sounds from the Great Lakes and local artists. We'll catch you guys soon, and Freshwater Frequency out.